Jack Taylor's 64 from 36 balls was the difference as Gloucestershire beat Sussex by 6 wickets in Eastbourne in the latest Royal London One Day Cup to put a dent in the Sussex Sharks' hopes of reaching the knockout stages. Having won the toss, the visitors chose to field, and with 47 on the board, Chris Nash was the first to go for 25 of 20 balls, finding Craig Miles in the deep, former Shark Chris Liddell picking up the first of his 5 wickets. Captain Luke Wright took it upon himself to get Sussex back on track and push to make a competitive score and keep his side in with a chance of making it through to the knockout stages. He particularly enjoyed taking on the left-armers. But with the score on 66 in the 12th over, Harry Finch went after Tom Smith but could only find Michael Klinger. He fell for 8, and it wasn't long before Sussex had lost their 3rd wicket. This time Steen Van Sale failed to pick up Benny Hell and got himself trapped in front for a duck. The Sharks were in need of a partnership, and in Laurie Evans, Wright found the partner he needed. The pair went about rebuilding the innings, but weren't shy when the ball was in the spot to give it what it deserved. Taylor feeling the full force of both batsmen as they took the score past the 100 mark. Sussex were playing their first game at Eastbourne for 17 years, and the crowd of 3,500 were anticipating a home victory when another Evans maximum brought the 150 in the 33rd over, with Sussex looking good to post a score that they'd be happy to defend. Wright cleared the ropes off Liddell in the 34th over, but 4 balls later the bowler got his revenge to break the partnership. Evans went after Liddell but could only find Miles in the deep. Wright was next to go, again Liddell doing the damage, this time Wright nicking off to end his innings on 84 off 108 balls with 8 fours and 2 sixes. Sussex now found themselves on 182 for 5. David Weiss hardly troubled the scorers as he was stumped for 1 as Smith collected his 2nd. And Michael Burgess followed shortly after, again Liddell dropping 1 short and the batsman picking out the fielder in the deep. Sussex had gone from 4 for 182 to 7 for 195 in less than 5 overs. Jofra Archer with 2 maximums and Will Beer also managing to clear the ropes helped the tail wag a bit for Sussex and take them over the 200 mark, but by the time Liddell was celebrating his 5th wicket of the innings, a smart catch from Ian Cobain at long off, Sussex were left wondering whether setting Gloucestershire 241 to win would be enough. Well, with the score on 25 in the 7th over and with Phil Mustard playing on off Archer, things were looking up for Sussex. The important thing was, though, to stop a partnership developing, but alas, that's exactly what happened between Klinger and George Hankins, the old and the new of Gloucestershire cricket. Klinger played some sumptuous shots to take him past the 50, while Hankins worked the ball nicely to also raise his bat and take the score past the 100 mark and up to 121 in the 3rd2nd over. Klinger then went for 1 big shot too many as he tried to clear the ropes off Beer, to be taken by Jerome Taylor at long off. Hankins followed 5 overs later when he was trapped in front, Beer picking up his 2nd, but with skipper Luke Wright off the field with a hand injury, Sussex needed a calm head as Taylor strode to the crease and decided he wasn't going to hang around. He took Beer for 2 maximums and followed that up with 1 off Taylor for good measure. Cobain decided he wanted a piece of the pie and went big off Taylor and Danny Briggs, and the pair simply took the game away from Sussex. Archer did pick up Taylor for 64 off 36 balls to finish with figures of 238, but it was all in vain as Gloucestershire picked up the 2 points with a 6-wicket win. Sussex have now dropped out of the top 3 in the South Group and need to beat Hampshire in the Ageas Bowl on Wednesday to have a chance of reaching the knockout stages.